Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 38 of Direwolf20's Let's Play series, where I'm making my base look a little bit nicer. I mean, look, I know it ain't the fanciest looking base in the world. It's a 9x9, but it's not made out of cobblestone anymore, for the most part. Still got a few little touch-ups to do. Now, did that remove all my torches? I originally wanted building gadgets so that when you exchange blocks, it didn't remove. Hey, good, the torches didn't pop off. Good job. That is awesome. Yay, that still works. You know, you never know. You know, little bugs always seep in between versions. But it's cool. It's cool. So I just used a bunch of smooth stone, well, stone, from my create area there. Man, I should make the floor something that's not dirt, shouldn't I? I mean, I should. That's right. I filled that in. I should also have a back door of sorts. I should do something that's, like, less stupid here. That would probably be smart, right? It would be smart to do something less stupid. A little bit. I have to figure out... I'm not using you for doing things anymore, so what I should do is... rearrange how this works a little bit. I got plans for today. It's not this. This is not my plans. This is not going to be an episode of Dire making his base look a little bit better. It's definitely not that. But what if we moved you up one? Yeah, I could probably do that. I'd like maybe the power to come in the back would be cool. That might be smart. Or do I want to just leave that there in the corner? I think I should move him up one. So what I'd want to do... Let's get the advanced energy dudes. So my plan for today, there's a book in my inventory. And if you can see it, then you know what my plan is for today. And if you can't, well, time will tell. You're just going to have to be patient. So I think we're going to want to loop this up here. Right? And then feed that into that dude. And then you're going to be this guy. I'm going to place you like that. And I'm going to set it so that the back is input and the bottom is output. And that's really all that we need, right? Back input, bottom output, and we're cool. Then I just have to clean up some of this mess a little bit. What I should probably do is run this whole thing behind the wall. That would probably be the smart way to do it. I like the sound of that. So then, something like that. Cool. Then I can move this down a little bit and be less ugly here, and then I can have a proper flooring. Look at that. Episode 38, Dire has a proper floor. Woohoo! Alright, now as for you, refined storage cabling, should probably do something a little bit smarter with you as well. Refined storage cable. Oh, yes. Okay, no, that makes sense. Oh, yes. Okay, no, that makes sense. Because I broke my cable there. So for the time being, that should bring us back online. Yes, much better. Beautiful. Okay, now I should really think about making this a little bit nicer. See, I wasn't going to clean up my base today. I wasn't. But then I was like, you know what? I really should. I really should. So you guys are all here, right? I feel like what I should do is maybe like behind the wall-ish. Either behind or slightly in front of the wall-ish. Yeah, something like that. Where's my shrink dude? I like this idea. Ho ho ho, I love shrink. It's the coolest. Now, how might I... Yeah, let's run it like this, kind of. So as long as this thing stays connected, we should be cool then, yeah? Beautiful. All right, now how does one get out of here? There we go. All right, so you're gonna connect like that there, and then if I wanted to maybe run you behind the wall here, that would be cool. It's a little dire wiry, but you know, it's all good. All right, so that should bring everything back online, and we'll know that's working if we've got the 2000 glass there. That's cool. All right, let's de-shrink, because I'm very shrunk. Yeah, super cool. All right, so that saves me a little bit of dire wiring. So that means you no longer exist, or need to exist at least. And then we can get some dirt to fill this in. Sweet. All right, so I'm trying to tidy up my base a little bit. Technically, I don't think I need you as much, right? Yeah, I think I can cover this up entirely. This still works, yes. Good. And you guys are still online? Perfect. Look at this. Dyer making his base look nicer. You guys never thought you'd see the day. Nicer-ish. Nicer-ish. So what do I want to work on today? Besides, obviously, cleaning up my base a little bit. Well, the main thing I think I'd like to do, and tell me what you guys think of this, is I'd like to play with industrial foregoing. Because I've noticed that foregoing has a lot of new blocks and a lot of new items that I haven't seen before. So I think there's been some additions and changes to the way the mod works in 1.16, so I want to explore it a little bit. There's also a handy little book. How cool is that? I should do something about the floor, yes, I know. I'll think about what I want to do there in a minute. So that's the plan, right? Is industrial foregoing, I think would be pretty spiffy. So how do we want to do industrial foregoing today? So the basics, right, getting started. I think our standard start is pretty similar. We need to get plastic, because plastic is what's going to do most things. However, there's this dissolution chamber, which is pretty cool. Neat. That's going to do a lot of things, I think. So if we look at the dissolution chamber, I think that's like a core crafting process for the mod. So you can see there's a lot of things that are mod specific that are made in this guy. So I'm interested in checking him out. What are some of the cool items that are available? I'm noticing there's a really neat looking trident, as well as a drill, a saw, and a hammer. Now the difference between the drill and the hammer, I'm not quite sure about yet, but we'll figure it out. But it sounds cool. Beheading, huh? Beheading 0? What's beheading 0 all about? I don't know. But the hammer has a beheading thing on it, which is interesting. Interesting, I'd say. So yeah, that's what I want to check out today. So let's get started, shall we? Wow, my basement is almost as big a mess as my upstairs. Almost. Upstairs is more of a mess than my basement, which is, you know, not the point usually. But that's all right. We'll clean it up a little bit. A little bit. You know, Dyer. Things are a mess, and it's what happens. I can't help it. So dissolution chamber is going to be a thing, but the first thing we want to get is a fluid extractor. So we're going to want some auto crafting, I think. Let's get prepared for that, right? So if I went into foregoing here, it looks like there's a few machine frames. So there's a pity machine frame, right? And how am I for patterns? I could probably make a handful more of these. Nice. Not bad at all. I love it. All right, so foregoing, we've got the pity machine frame, we've got the simple machine frame. Ooh, that's a dissolution chamber recipe. All right, so dissolution chamber is going to be very, and then there's advanced. Ooh, that needs netherite scrap. We're going to have to do something about netherite at some point. Supremium, ooh, that's going to need netherite ingots. I don't know the differences, really. I'm assuming that they're just regular crafting recipes, right? So Supreme goes towards making generators. It looks like, well, a few of the generators at least. So this is a Supreme black hole unit. So I'm wondering if there's different tiers of different machines, maybe? Oh yeah, look at that. Black hole units have different tiers, that's for sure. So, and then there's an advanced. So certain machines require a certain tier of machining. All right, that's cool. And then, all right, that's fine. So let's add you to the crafting doohickey, just so we can get you started. Okay. And then the first things we're going to want, if I remember correctly, and I'm not sure if things are the same as they were before, but generally speaking, the first things we want is the fluid extractor. We'll extract latex from wood that are placed in front of the machine. Multiple extractors can be used to extract from the same log at the same time. So that looks pretty similar to me, right? Each log will produce different amounts of latex. Check JEI for the rates. Power optional. Providing power will make the machine work faster. The machine will start consuming the log, and once consumed, it will remove the bark from it and replace it with the stripped variant. Once that gets consumed, it will disappear. Oh, well, that's cool. That's neat. Okay. So that was called what again? Fluid extractor. Okay. Fluid extractor. All right. So I'm going to want, let's say 4 of these. And then pity machines. Are you not from Foregoing? Industrial Foregoing Core. Yeah, so that should have shown up in my at Foregoing list. I don't have redstone dot? Oh well. Time to make that happen. And then what else were we missing? Is it wood? No, we're cool. Well, I need 3 more. Yeah, now we're missing wood. So, tree farm's running well, though I did move this over a little bit just to make sure that Buddy, Gollum, and Broom here didn't get caught underneath any saplings that might grow and block them a little bit. So that's a thing. And so far going well. So far going well. Mr. Construct, I like you. 4. Nice. And then that means that we can get the fluid extractor ready to go. Oh, you need pistons? I don't have pistons taught. I should teach them. Sweet. And while we're here, pistons, please. All right, now usually I stick these things in my basement because I'm gonna do some form of automation with them. So how about this corner over here can be my industrial foregoing corner? Or should I make it, maybe I'll make it over in this general area. I always have such like a wonky large basement. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna want, but we'll figure it out. How about in here sound good? I hope so, because that's what I'm doing. All right, so you were definitely a little bit too high. So we'll do that, and then we'll get some advanced universal cables ready to come down. So I am going to power these so that they run faster, because we're like pretty good on power, I would say. So let's say this corner here is where we're going to want our wood to go, right? So a piece of wood, let's try this out, because it's a little bit different than we're used to. I'm going to like specifically request that refined storage and apply there just to make it so when you type in the word wood, it shows you all oak planks or whatever. Planks and logs, all of them. Now, do these have a facing? I assume they do. And they face away from you when you place them. Okay, so they place away from you when you place them. What if I shift click them? Also away from you. Okay, that's fair. So I'm going to want you. Now, do you rotate? Ish. No. Guess who's here? Is here. Buddy, So, you know this is working if we're getting latex, which we are in all our machines. Not bad. Not bad. Now, if we wanted to bring a little power into this house, I look forward to the point when all the things work better. Oh, hello, invisible dude. Really? You were just chilling like that? Oh, great. Plague rats. You brought plague rats to my base? Yeah, you're definitely dying wherever you are, Mr. Invisible. I can't see him. I got him. I got him. Nice. Alright, so let's get power run down here. Alright, so I got some cables running down here. This has been running for a few minutes because I had to take a quick break. But we've got a little bit of latex, but it's very slow. Poop. I guess we get 2 latex per process, and it looks like it's about 5 seconds. So pretty slow. So let's see what happens if I bump this dude up in power. Boop. Now, is that going to be faster? Oh, yeah, that's noticeably faster. So that's now 2 seconds. So, yeah, that's an obvious improvement. I think that's worth doing, right? I would say so. I would definitely put that in the worth doing category. So what's going to happen is this guy, this oak log, will presumably get stripped, right? And then once it's stripped, it'll eventually break. Okay, that's cool. So now let's see what's next here. So the next thing we need to get is the thing that'll latex processing unit. Yes. We'll use 100 millibuckets of latex and 500 millibuckets of water to produce 1 tiny dry rubber. All right, so latex processing unit. Easy peasy. Really? Am I out of wood again? So I need a bucket of water and a bucket of latex. Oh, that's cool. We can make that happen, right? Now that one I'm pretty sure does need power. Should I get a tank for this stuff and like dump it all into a tank? Would that be cool? I think that would be cool. What do we got by way of tanks? I can use the basic fluid tank. That sounds like a good time. Should we upgrade you just a little bit? Sure. Because it's quick and easy to upgrade. All right, so what if we did that, and then we had advanced mechanical pipes. And I'm going to use the mechanism wrench here, so I'm just going to swap you out because I'm not doing thermal stuff at the moment. And that should be cool, right? Now, it looks like you don't auto-output your fluids, but that's fine. We'll just do that, and that, and that, and that. Nice. So empty, empty, empty. Everybody's filling her up. Now I've got a bucket's worth. Boom, boom. Easy peasy. Nice. Latex processing. Boom. Okay. Now that I'm going to stick right here, presumably. All right. Yeah. I want to move on. I might give him a little bit of space. And then what we'll do... Do I have mechanical pipes on the autocraft? I do. Good. I love hearing the machines kick on up there. Oh, it's weird. I just like it. I just think it's cool. Works for me. So then we're gonna... Now what I should be able to do is disconnect this connection so that he doesn't connect like that, right? Cool. And then what I'm going to do is drain you out of there and into here, and that gets you your latex. Now, I believe that Foregoing has some kind of water collection, dude. Water condenser. Water condensator? Is that what it is? Now, to be fair, I do have a water pump right here that I can feed into. But I'm checking out a new mod, so we're going to see all parts of it, right? It's not going to hurt to make one. Oh, look at that. If you hold control, it opens it up in the book. Haha, cool. So that's going to need some raw plastic. All right, not a big deal. So let's get a couple buckets of water. And what I'm going to do is, I don't know if this needs like a water source block near it or what. So I'm going to just put a 2x2 of water back here just so we can have it ready. Cool. Okay, because we do need some latex, or we need some plastic to get the ball rolling. There we go. So water plus latex equals tiny dry rubber, which will then be combined into that. So I think what I should do, I wonder if you can auto output to the front here. Let's get a, how do I want to do this? How indeed do I want to do this? I feel like maybe a drawer would be cool. Yeah, I like that plan. That we could, so I'm gonna need to get water in the back probably. So what if we put the drawer here and we locked it, and it looks like the output is allowed to go on the left, but will it auto output? I think not. I think not. And also we're gonna need a little bit more by way of water here. Ah, big mess. Definitely gonna need a little bit more water here. Yeah, getting there. Because we need 9 of these little pieces to make 1 piece of plastic. Okay. So how can we export you? It would be cool if there was like an auto export thingy. I don't know that there is though. Efficiency for energy, I presume. Speed also sounds nice, but I don't think there's any upgrades that I can apply that'll make it spit out the side. Although, what are these? Extraction conveyor upgrade. Ooh. Insertion conveyor upgrade. Wonder if these do what I want them to do. Extraction conveyor upgrade. Let's check the book. Oh, I can't hold control on you? Rip. Is there a search entry index? There is not. Let's just make it then and see what it does. You need some plastic and you need a dispenser. One of my favorite things to have to craft. Thank you very much for that. Oh, that needs a hefty amount of plastic. Oof. I don't even know if it's going to do what I want it to do. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to do a logistical transporter here. I think that's fine. And I'll stick it on the back, like so, and then we'll put water on the other side of this guy. That fair? So then all I need to do is pop this dude in here, and he'll start extracting. Nice. Like it. Like it, like it. Okay. Now, I wouldn't mind an external storage, so that that's available. So what I'll do is just throw a little bit of cabling here. Hope you guys like dire wire. Right? All right, cool. Perfect. Tiny dry rubber. Now I'm just going to do a quick recipe for dry rubber. Yields that. And then a recipe for dry rubber yields that. Cool. What else can you do? Is it all just smelting? It's pretty much all just smelting. All right, good deal. So then you go in here, and then wherever my elite smelting factory is goes there. And now we should be able to ask for 2 plastics. Not a problem. Boom. Awesome. Sweet. I like it. All right. And we'll see if the thing there works, right? But water condensator it was called, right? So you're going to just need a bucket of water, and then the rest is easy peasy. Boom. Man, I love how fast that is. So how's this thing work? We're going to find out. Power optional. A machine that generates water from surrounding source blocks. When adjacent to at least 2 water source blocks, it will start working. Adding additional source blocks and supplying 1,000 RF a tick per operation will make the machine significantly faster. Well, that's cool. Except for the 1,000 RF a tick. Doesn't that seem like a lot? It seems like a lot. Doesn't that seem like a lot? I feel like that's a lot. Isn't that crazy? Let's try it with 2 and see how it goes from there, right? So we're going to want that blocked off. So you're producing, what is that? 3 seconds? Yeah, so every 3 seconds, he's producing 100 millibuckets of water. Now what I am going to do is run a little bit of power under here. Well, I don't need that one. And with that, we're getting quite a bit, actually. I'll tell you, though, $1,000 a tick, that's a lot. That's doing pretty good, though. It's every 1 second. Now, let me just say, for giggles, if we put another water source block here... Oh, that's not really what I wanted. I want to do that. I see. It's 100 millibuckets per source block, is how it works. It's 100 millibuckets per source block. So if we put another one here, presumably we'll get... Oh, you waterlog? Is that what's happening? Oh, that's cool. Today I learned. Yeah, presumably I would be getting 400 here now, right? Yeah. See how it was 800 for a second? Yes. So that's exactly what I would expect. All right, cool. All right, how am I on this stuff for the moment? Wow, slow. Oh, right, because I haven't... No, actually, we have enough water. Why are you so slow? Wow, you're slow. Goodness gracious, you're slow. You guys just really are slow. Can I make those speed upgrades yet? Just asking for a friend. From Foregoing. Add-on speed upgrade. That needs a dissolution chamber with a little bit of latex. Oh, we need the liquid latex for this crafting. Oh, well, that's interesting. That's interesting. You need liquid latex. Okay, I mean, that's cool. I'm down with that. That's cool. Do all these need latex? Some of them definitely do. I think all of them do so far. So we may need to store this liquid latex, because in the past, there was no reason to hang on to it. Oh, look, pink slime is needed for that. Okay, cool. So some other fluids are needed. Ether gas? Ether glass? Yeah, I think ether. Okay, neat. So yeah, there's a few things here that need that. All right, cool. So we just need to get water into there, and then we'll be good, right? So let's do that real quick. I might want to shrink myself. Oh, shrink. So what I'm going to want is mechanical pipes. Set to extract. And that will go very quickly directly into you. Beautiful. Shrink is so cool. This just, it cracks me up literally every time. All right, nice and filled in flooring now a little bit. Try and make this place look a little bit nicer. A little bit. But that's fully automated this. But wow, is he slow. Wow, is that latex slow. You know what it is? I wonder if it's because we're doing oak stripped logs right now. Because now your progress is every 2 seconds. What are we getting here? Are we getting 1 per? Yes. Okay, because it's been stripped, we're only getting 1 per. Oh, that's mean. Oh, that's mean. Oh, that is mean. So that means... You ready for this news? That it's slower once the log has been stripped. So we should... So what we should consider doing is breaking the stripped log and replacing it with not stripped log. Which we can do, right? We can totally do. I'm just debating if I want to do. Do I want to do? Oh, look who came to visit. Huh, came to visit. Wow, is that like a really large raid, or is it me? Or are there 2 raids going on at the same time here? Excuse me, gentlemen, please. Alright, you know what? No. I got a better plan for you guys. Come here. I got a better plan for you guys. Are you? What? How did... What? Explain. How did he shoot me from in there? Aha! I'm just gonna throw fireballs at you. How's that sound? How do you like that, kids? So what is there 2 raids going on right here? Is that what's happening? I'm out of mana. I'm not doing something about that. Man, I really hope there's like a projectile homing spell. Anyway, now that we cleared out said raid. That was fun. Let's clean up inventory real quick, sleep through this here at night, and we'll be right back. So it's definitely breaking the log, but boy is it slow, latex production-wise, which is not cool. So I think what I'm going to do... Let's do this. From refined storage, I'm going to make a constructor. Okay. And a destructor. Missing string and slime. Really? Really? Oh, are we out of the things that make string? No, we can't possibly be. We are. Oh, right, because we're no longer farming it. Yes. That is true. So we'll do that at least. How about cactus? I really should set up a cactus farm. Remind me to do that. But here I'm gonna destructor. What is the what in the what? Imps! Mana and artifice. I think a thing just happened here. Lantern Wraith. Whoa, that was cool. Was not prepared. Was not prepared. Remember when the book was like, hey, if you attune yourself, we're gonna send bad guys at you? I think that was some fairy guys. Maybe. I don't know. Or nether. I think that was fairy or nether. I have no idea. Because I aligned myself with the magicians, right? So yeah. I think that means we're gonna wanna wall up the door there. Sweet, they dropped blaze powder though, so that's cool. Anyway, back to work. Destructor and constructor. So what I'm gonna do is that, but what we're gonna say is stripped oak logs is what you're gonna be allowed to break. Cool? Like that. So that means that when you're connected to your cables, which you will be in a moment here, okay, stripped oak logs will be broken. Aha! Right? But other things will not. Okay? And then oak wood. I might want shrink for this. There you are. Okay, so you're going to place oak wood logs. Now, what are the chances that I can sneak my way into some cabling here? Because that is actually a really good question. I have no idea if I want power in all those guys. What I'm going to have to do is probably remove this bit and replace it here and here, and that should keep everything connected. Yes, and then I can sneak down and around the back maybe. Yeah, it should work. What I'm just going to do is place the cable here so I know where I'm going. Yeah, it's a little tricky navigating though. All right, so you're set to constructor oak logs. So let's deshrink. And as long as there's oak logs in the refined storage system, it'll do that. And then once it's stripped, it'll break it and replace it. Well, that's kind of cool beans. I like the looks of that. I think that's cool, right? I think that's cool. Now, why are you only getting one millibucket per? I thought it was 2 that we got. I thought we were getting 2 before. I set this whole thing up and now it's not working? Gonna make me angry, sir. Is it the same as the stripped oak logs? So it's 40 ticks per operation, and we get 1 millibucket. I could have sworn we were getting 2. Weren't we getting 2? Well, I guess all I have to do is remove the destructor, and we no longer need that bit, right? Let's see. Oh, right. You know what I can do? Sneaky dire sneaky. All right, so now I guess it's the same. I guess it is the same. Well, boo. I thought it was slower. Well, that stinks. It just means that this thing is a really slow operation. We're going to need to get some of those speed upgrades pronto. Wow, that is super. Am I missing something here? What is going on? Well, also, you know, I didn't reconnect my fluid connections, so that's one bit of it. Should probably do that now. So since we don't need the destructor, we'll just put this back the way it was. And that means you, sir, need to be moved to be back here. Okay. Doot, doot. Doot, doot. Now my concern is that we're going to need some latex. So we're going to want to like store some extra somewhere. So let's get another tank. And I'm thinking like right here-ish. So that'll split it, right? So that half my latex is going to go, yes, cool. That'll split the latex going up. So some of it will go in here, some of it will go in here to make this stuff, which is cool. And then when we need the latex for the crafting operations, we will have some in this tank. Fair? So I think one of the first things we're going to want to do is get those speed upgrades. But I also think that it's wrapping up point. So what I'm going to do is wrap up here. We'll get a chemical, or this dissolution chamber thing we'll get next episode, right? Doesn't look too bad. And then I'll work towards this. We need 1,000 millibuckets of latex. So what I might do, how much? We really just need the latex for this guy. And what about you? Similar. We need another 1,000 millibuckets. And you just need 2 raw plastic. And then you'll be good to go. All right, so let's make 2 raw plastic. We're missing 2 of these guys. So once we have the remaining 2 here, wow, you're just so slow. I mean, yes, I could absolutely make more of these, right? We could absolutely have more of these fluid extractors. They're cheap to make, so we could set up several of them if we wanted to. It just, I feel like this was faster before. Am I crazy? Am I crazy? I don't know. I could always add more if I need to, though. But we're going to try speed upgrades first and see how that works out. So for now, Del20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We will come back next episode, check out more industrial foregoing, because there's a lot of stuff to check out in this mod. All right, guys. For now, take it easy.